Hey everybody, it's Blue from Blue and Rain Gaming here, and today we will be doing a playthrough of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storms 3 Brothers United. We're on the quest for an S, so we're going to attempt to do that here. And yes, this is from the new Full Burst DLC. I have accomplished this once before. Not the easiest thing in the world, but it can be done. It's a very fun DLC pack. Also comes with some 100 challenge missions, I believe. And this Sage Mode Kabuto. And then here's the video. If you've seen the anime, this should look pretty familiar.
Sasuke.
This right here is just a flashback.
Exists in the darkness. As an Uchiha. As a ninja of the Hidden Leaf. I told lie upon lie.
Pretty much just recapping the story of Itachi, since of course this fight is including the two brothers Itachi and Sasuke Uchiha.
Believing that would pave the way to the future. All alone, Sasuke, forgive me. This is the last time. I walked in darkness. And I hoped. The truth would disappear, along with me. Unknown to anyone. But
This game does a really good job of capturing the aspects of the animation. And then Fragment, True Legend, the Uchiha brothers. That's what we're going to be doing soon here.
Itachi!
And then here we are currently
things never go as planned, do they?
where the fight is about to ensue. And if you do get an S on this fragment, you will unlock a secret. It's a picture of the dashboard, Sasuke and Itachi. It's pretty epic. It's really nice that they included that in there.
Reanimation? What do you mean?
It's one of my jutsu, Sasuke. My power has brought him back to this world. That said,
And there's Kabuto. Hopefully you guys have been either reading the manga or watching the Japanese animation, so you're not too lost on this, but it's really cool that they went ahead and added this in the game.
Yes, I thought you'd be surprised. I've changed a bit since we last met. I'm not who I was before. Now I control the war. With my reanimation, even the 5 Kage are at my mercy. Do you understand? I hold everything in the palm of my hand. Everything. Itachi, I assume you're
And just
here
be
to
alarmed,
make
this
the
is
reanimation.
probably the hardest boss fight in the game. This one's pretty tough.
Unfortunately, things
Probably
won't
wanted
go
it to
your
be a
way.
challenge, you know, it makes sense. It's crazy.
If you think you've become a god, controlling life and death, you're very much in error. You think this jutsu is perfect, but it has a weakness.
Does it really? That's very interesting. Would you mind telling me what it is for future reference? What is this flaw in my reanimation?
This jutsu has one weak point, one risk.
Itachi.
I know what you want to say. I'll answer you once this battle is over and the reanimation is lifted.
Alright, we're both all flared up, Sharingan ready to go, so this is going to be pretty exciting.
You always told me later and next time, and then you died. So this time, I'll make sure you keep that promise.
And as you thought it would never happen, they were teaming up. I thought that was super epic first time I saw that, so it's going to be real cool.
As I recall, you hated each other. And now you plan to fight me side by side. Interesting.
That's...
It's too late for regrets. You've been in my power since the very beginning.
Alright, we're about to go snake hunting here. I believe we start off with Sasuke first. And the bonus requirements, of course, to get the S is to keep the gauge at 60% or more. Your health gauge.
Before my power, the power of a sage.
And here we go.
Let the battle begin.
First thing to know, it's really good to make sure you're dodging all these kunai that he's gonna be throwing at you. Those actually really do a number on you after a while. It's good to dodge those. Try not to get too close to him when you don't have chakra or logs, because that comes into play a lot too. And this is the easier part of the fight. Once you're Itachi, that's the real tricky part. But as of now, just use your support as good as you can. Just watch all your gauges, your chakra, your subs. If you need to withdraw, it's always helpful to do that.
That's all he's got. This won't take long.
I do believe you're underestimating me.
You got to be really meticulous about this too. He's really tricky, and he'll substitute at the craziest possible times. Just when you think you got him, he'll get you. So always go for chakra dashes too when he's bouncing off the floor. You got to get the longest possible combos you can. Always make sure you got a nice chakra gauge. Keep watching the logs. And use Itachi whenever you feel it's necessary. Gotta be careful too, you really don't want to waste any of those assists. I'm gonna withdraw here since I only got one log. Gotta be real careful about that.
I absolutely must have it.
Try to play the range game as much as you can. And since those logs are rebuilding, you can go ahead and approach him. Try to get that chakra back up. Watch those logs. And that's the perfect time to go ahead and try a chakra air dash, is when he gets bounced off the floor like that. And then we're going to go into our first action sequence here, as you see his face pulsating over there in the picture. And as you know, these aren't too challenging. Just do your best to go ahead and get those correct, and you'll get a little bit of life back. And of course, they gave him all his life back. All that work for nothing.
Leave it to me. I'll trap him with a visual jutsu.
A visual jutsu? What are you...
You don't really have time to talk, you know. Sage Art Inorganic Reanimation!
And then, yeah, here we go. We're going to start up with these action sequences here. Try to be pretty prompt on those. They're a little fast, but just be ready. Double Susanoo. Totally epic.
My sensory abilities are superior to what they were. No.
And as you can see, my life is pretty much fully recovered from getting those action sequences correct. Didn't have to waste any health potions, so that's always good. Had to cut that stupid horn off.
What a wonderful situation.
And yeah, so far, so good. We're in a pretty good place for this second part where we're starting off as Itachi. So once we finish this up, that's when the real battle will begin. I would say so.
A jutsu that freezes movement with light, sound, and vibration.
But I was prepared for it, and I can move freely. Now I'll just...
This is such a crazy jutsu.
How did you manage that?
I can read your movements.
Sasuke is totally lucky as Itachi has a brother. That is insane.
Now I'll control you.
Control?
Is this the visual jutsu you were talking about? What are you trying to do?
The ultimate visual jutsu. One that controls his fate.
Nonsense!
Izanami!
You seem to be planning something, but nothing you do can...
So yeah, for the second part, we're probably gonna have to change up our game plan a little bit because Kabuto fights a little different, does some different things, and there's some different strategies you can go about
touch me.
defeating him faster, more promptly, in the most efficient way you can. So I'm gonna try to
Sasuke,
help as much as I can with those. And yes, now we're Itachi, so you want to go ahead and do the same thing. Dodge kunai, make sure your gauges are charged up with your chakra and your logs, and you can approach him in the beginning. Just be very careful of that. And when he's behind that rock, you know, be careful of that since you can't see. There's a really good way to get him in a little, I'd call it like a little trap, so you can do your ultimate jutsu. He'll stick these bones out of his chest and gotta substitute pretty quickly and go ahead and do it there. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but it works really well when you can get it. Since I don't have logs, I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw. Try to play the range game for a bit. Gotta dodge all these kunai. Really don't want him touching me. And then here we go. Got those logs back, chakra up, and we can go ahead and fight him again. See, when he sticks those bones out like that, it's the best time to go ahead and substitute him and try your ultimate out if you have enough chakra for it. And then right there would be a great time to chakra dash and get that full combo in. Got him right there, and that ultimate, when he's summoning that rock, if you have the opportunity, it's also a really good time to try to go ahead and use your ultimate jutsu on him.
Is Izanami ready yet?
Charging up the chakra, and this is the first part. He's gonna go ahead and do some aerial stuff with this corkscrew. If you can't dodge those, it's always good to try to substitute, but if you can, you just jump and you gotta dash at the right time. It's not always the easiest, but if you can. Giving him some tag team action there. You gotta really do your best to try to stay on him when you can. See right there, it'd be a pretty good example of that chakra air dash again. And then he's going back up here. Jirobo sends rocks at you, so you gotta find the little crack and just go ahead and dodge it through there so you don't get hit. And then here's the corkscrew again. It's always best if you can try to dodge it without using your logs, but it's pretty hard sometimes. There we go, we got him again with the ultimate jutsu. Make sure you're constantly watching your logs and your chakra. Just to be safe, gonna go ahead and use another one of those smaller health potions.
I know exactly how you feel. I'm the same way.
I'm gonna try to wait to get that last log back. Now we can go ahead and fight him. Now that we got that back. And he's going back up there again. And this time it's the spider webs. You gotta be really careful of these because these will slow you down and then he'll be able to trap you. See, right here. And so I went ahead and activated my ultimate, so I didn't really take damage from that, so I got pretty lucky there. We're in a pretty good position to fight him. See right there when he does that, it'd be a great time to activate your ultimate jutsu. Go ahead and get that. Watching logs and chakra, I'm going to be really careful since I only have 2 logs. I'm going to charge up my chakra here and he's going back up. To Yuya will send out these slug looking things. You got to be careful. I call them slugs. I don't really know what they are, but you got to be careful. Go ahead and just do a quick evade here. Dodge these. Sometimes they'll hit you even if you're quick evading, so you know you can use logs. Just be careful of that. Then we got the secret action here, so I'm going to charge up my chakra first and then I'm going to chakra dash at him. Always go ahead and make sure you get that. Get some extra action sequences in and get some life back. Make sure you're pretty pumped on those action sequences once again.
Sasuke!
All right, here I come.
It's over.
Flame control.
And since he's I don't have any logs, so I'm gonna try to keep my distance. So I sent Sasuke out there.
I'll take over.
He'll charge at you, so you just gotta really be careful about it. I'm getting my logs back, so it's a pretty good time to go ahead and try to fight him. See, he withdrew pretty quickly there right after he did the bone thing, so couldn't exactly capture him with the ultimate, but that's also always a really good time to try. Here we go again. Got him there with the ultimate. Really works like a charm if you can get your timing precise. We got him down to 2 bars, folks, so we're going to continue to just keep doing what we're doing. I'm down to like 1 log, so I'm going to try to stay back. We're getting those back as he's approaching. It's a pretty good time to go ahead and try to fight him again. Tried to get him again with another ultimate, couldn't get him. And we're doing really good on health potions and everything. Haven't really had to use too many of them. Didn't use any of the big ones, so we're doing pretty good. Got him again with the ultimate. Works like a charm, does plenty of damage. Of course, it's an ultimate, as you know, so it's really effective in this boss fight. Try to get as many as you can. And I'm out of logs here, so I gotta be careful. It's going back up here, so gonna use a health potion. Dodge these Jirobo rocks. Just gonna send some slugs at me, and I'm getting my logs back, so that's good.
Too slow.
We're gonna use one of the bigger ones here, just in case.
There we go. There we go.
Gonna use a few of those just to be safe, and then we're gonna fight him again. Got him with the ultimate. Where my life is now is around 60% life, so that's what you need to go ahead and finish it out with the S.
I'm starting to get annoyed.
We're gonna go ahead and fight him. We're down to 1 life, 1 bar of life left, and we got him with that last ultimate, folks. So I think we got him just about down to enough life to go ahead and finish him off. I'm gonna use a health potion just to be safe. And this is where he just starts barraging all his stuff at you. You gotta be really careful here. It gets really tricky. Takes a lot of life.
There we go. Too slow.
He's gonna come down with the rocks. Couldn't dodge that one, so I used a sub.
Too slow. There we go.
Since that took so much of my energy, I went ahead and used those last couple health potions. Right now, we just gotta attack him. He's getting you. These combos are really dangerous. You gotta be careful. I'm gonna try to get him away from me. So I only have one log here. Use a chakra potion. Got him again with my ultimate. And we beat him. Alright, that should be good for the S, and then we're going to go into some more sequences here, so that's going to give us a little bit more health, and that should just be exactly what we need to push it up. Of course, you just be prompt on this. Kind of like rest a little easy here. Got him. But as you can see, folks, this is a really tough fight, so even if you don't get it first try, just stick to a pretty good formula that works for you and just keep at it, and you'll get it eventually.
As I have said, I can read your movements. Now I'll begin Izanami.
The Izanami. Sure glad Itachi's a reanimation right there. That's insane.
And I told you that everything was under my control. You're no exception.
Here's Sasuke coming in to save the day. Or at least try. There you go.
Your fate was already in my hands. Thanks to the forbidden jutsu of the Uchiha. Izanami!
Just be aware that these last ones are really fast. You got to be really quick about these sequences.
Stay close to me.
Well, deja vu. I'm sick of it already.
Your fate was already in my hands. Thanks to the forbidden jutsu of the Uchiha.
There we go.
Sasuke, stay close to me. What? What is this?
If you haven't seen this before, try to pay really close attention to this part. It'll really help you a lot in understanding what's going on.
Impossible. I'm perfect. I could never. Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
Itachi Uchiha!
And if you weren't already aware of it, Kawasu got trapped in Itachi's visual
Escape
jutsu.
from this loop. This is Izanami, the jutsu that determines fate.
And we got the secret factor.
The end as well. Father. Mother. We parted ways long ago.
This is just more flashbacks of Itachi.
But now...
There we go. Fulfilled the requirements, keeping the health gauge at 60%, and we got the S. Got the secret factor. You get that, of course, collecting all the stars in the battle and the sequences. And we have done it. That was the quest to an S. We successfully slayed the snakes, and just gonna end it out here with the last part of the video. Thank you everybody for watching, and if you like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Continue to watch. We're probably doing some more Naruto videos on the channel, and thanks for watching.
We won't respond further. Are those all the seals to release?